If you aspire to live by the principles of Stoicism, it's crucial to recognize that external occurrences hold no power to disrupt your inner peace. It's solely your interpretations of these events that can trigger emotional turmoil. Within the Stoic framework, events themselves are viewed as impartial. They simply exist. However, it's the subjective lens through which we perceive these experiences that has the capacity to either empower or dishearten us. The Stoics, you see, were champions of using their minds for personal betterment. They took life's raw materials, the events beyond their control, and focused their energy entirely on how these experiences could be turned to their advantage. This is the essence of a true Stoic, a mind that discovers strength and opportunity within every twist and turn of fate. Lesson 1. Navigate the modern deluge. In a world overflowing with the ceaseless din of social media, the relentless torrent of information, and the constant enticement of entertainment, the philosophy of Stoicism, as championed by Marcus Aurelius, offers a haven of peace and mental clarity. The cornerstone of Stoicism, as Aurelius teaches, lies in the realization that we have dominion over our own minds, not the chaotic maelstrom of external events that constantly threaten to disrupt our inner calmness. You have power over your mind, not outside events, Aurelius asserts. Recognizing this truth is the foundation for inner strength. This foundational lesson of Stoicism illuminates the path to serenity amidst the modern deluge of distractions. By adopting this perspective, we empower ourselves to sift through the barrage of information and stimuli with discernment, focusing solely on what truly warrants our attention and energy. The Stoic practice begins with a rigorous examination of our perceptions, challenging us to distinguish between the objective reality of situations and our subjective interpretations of them. In the face of the overwhelming bombardment of media, social networks, and entertainment options, it's easy to become ensnared in a cycle of constant reaction, losing sight of our own agency in the process. However, by applying Aurelius's wisdom, we learn to pause, reflect, and ask ourselves, is this within my control? Does it align with my values and goals? This introspective practice acts as a filter, enabling us to concentrate our efforts on activities that are meaningful and enriching, rather than being swept away by the tide of digital noise and societal pressures. This is a call to intentional living, where every choice is made not out of compulsion or habit, but through the clear lens of Stoic discernment. Embracing this Stoic lesson requires not just understanding but consistent application in our daily lives. Bombarded by notifications, news cycles, and the latest trends, the practice of returning to our Stoic center becomes vital. Whenever we find our composure disturbed by the layer of external distractions, we must swiftly realign with our Stoic principles. As Aurelius advises, this doesn't necessitate withdrawing from the world or completely isolating ourselves from technology. Rather, it's about adopting a stance of vigilant guardianship over our attention and time. By continuously engaging in this practice, we not only fortify our resilience against the distractions of the modern world, but also cultivate a life of purpose, depth, and tranquility. Lesson 2. The strength of concentration. In a world overflowing with chaos, the Stoics discovered an inner sanctuary of focus and serenity, a mental fortress. This lesson explores the power of simple living and focused attention in today's relentless pursuit. While technology and consumerism promise happiness, they often deliver only scattered distractions. Stoic philosophy offers a welcome antidote, a path towards a simpler existence. Marcus Aurelius, a wise figure in the art of living, teaches that distraction arises from an abundance of external stimuli. This ancient principle resonates deeply with modern souls constantly bombarded by the noise of modern life. The pursuit of simplicity goes beyond minimizing physical possessions. It extends to a more crucial realm, simplifying our mental and emotional landscapes. By embracing a less cluttered lifestyle, we reject the constant clamor for our attention and cultivate a purposeful existence marked by focus. In an age dominated by information overload and digital clutter, fostering inner stillness becomes an act of rebellion. This quietude is not the absence of sound, but rather a state of mental and emotional calmness that remains undisturbed by external chaos. Stoicism teaches us to build an internal sanctuary, a fortress of peace that cannot be breached by external circumstances. To achieve this, we must regularly disconnect from the stimuli that constantly demand our attention. Social media, news feeds, emails, and turn inwards. Mindfulness and meditation are practices that allow us to observe our thoughts and emotions without attachment. These disciplines grant us the clarity to recognize which external influences truly deserve our attention and which do not. By prioritizing inner peace, we create a sanctuary within ourselves, a place of serenity we can always return to, regardless of the external noise. The discipline of focus is a vital weapon in the Stoic arsenal against the modern cacophony. In a society that celebrates multitasking and constant business, Stoicism encourages us to do the opposite, to concentrate fully on the task at hand, treating it as if it were the last thing we would ever do. This intense focus is not about rigidity, but about fully engaging with our present actions and responsibilities, giving them the attention and care they deserve. It's about doing one thing at a time, with precision, genuine seriousness, and a sense of justice, as Aurelius advises. This approach not only enhances the quality of our work, but also our overall satisfaction with life. By narrowing our focus, we shield ourselves from distractions that fragment our attention and dilute our efforts. In doing so, we find not only increased productivity, but also a deeper sense of fulfillment in our daily endeavors. The discipline of focus is therefore not merely a productivity technique, but a philosophical stance that affirms the value of each moment and our power to choose how we spend our limited time. By adhering to the Stoic principles of simplicity and focus, we can navigate the modern world with grace and balance. By cultivating inner stillness and practicing the discipline of focus, we learn to ignore the noise that surrounds us, choosing instead a life of meaning, purpose, and tranquility. Lesson 3. Navigating the digital deluge with Stoic strength. In a world overflowing with digital enticements, where distractions are not merely a side effect, but the very core of our daily encounters, Stoicism offers a timeless answer: resilience. This ancient philosophy, with its focus on inner fortitude and the pursuit of a virtuous life, provides a roadmap for navigating the complexities of modern existence without succumbing to its constant demands. The Stoics recognized that life's challenges, including the allure of distractions, are opportunities for learning and personal growth. By adopting a Stoic perspective, we can approach the digital world with purpose, using technology as a tool for improvement rather than a bottomless pit of diversions. This lesson explores how we can leverage Stoic principles to build resilience against the cacophony of modern distractions, with a particular focus on developing self-mastery and the practice of introspection. Cultivating self-control in a world of digital allure. Self-control is the ability to resist the instant gratification offered by digital alerts, endless social media feeds, and the ceaseless bombardment of information. The Stoic approach to self-control isn't about denying ourselves pleasure altogether, but rather about discerning and prioritizing long-term well-being and satisfaction over fleeting desires. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." By applying this principle, we learn to pause and assess our reactions to potential distractions, questioning whether engaging with them contributes to our personal development and aligns with our values. This crucial pause empowers us to choose our actions consciously, rather than reacting impulsively. To cultivate self-control, we can establish boundaries around our technology use, designating specific times for checking emails or social media. Additionally, engaging in digital detoxes helps us regain control over our time and attention, allowing us to live more fully in the present moment and focus on what truly matters. The power of reflection in a noisy world. Reflection, a cornerstone of Stoic practice, involves regularly examining our thoughts, actions, and the underlying motivations. In the battle against modern distractions, reflection serves as a potent tool for understanding our susceptibility to digital noise and for reaffirming our commitment to living a Stoic life. By reflecting on our daily experiences, we can identify patterns of behavior that lead us down the path of distraction and away from our core values. This process of self-examination allows us to adjust course, making more mindful decisions about how we interact with technology and allocate our attention. Journaling, meditation, or simply spending time in nature can all facilitate reflection. Any activity that encourages introspection and fosters clarity can be beneficial. Through regular reflection, we cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world, which in turn strengthens our resilience against the distractions vying for our attention. Embracing Stoic resilience in the digital age goes beyond simply resisting the pull of distractions. It involves actively shaping our lives around the principles of self-control and reflection. By cultivating these practices, we not only diminish the influence of external noise, but also enhance our capacity for fulfillment, virtue, and inner peace. In doing so, we honor the Stoic commitment to living a life that is both meaningful and purposeful, regardless of the times we find ourselves in. Lesson 4. Cultivating inner peace in a world of digital noise. In today's digital environment, where distractions not only compete for our focus, but often steal it effortlessly, the ancient Stoic practice of mindfulness emerges as a guiding light towards clarity and direction. Stoic mindfulness emphasizes a profound awareness of the present moment, combined with a discerning evaluation of what truly matters. This philosophical approach offers a powerful contrast to the fragmented attention and shallow engagement that characterize our interactions with the digital world. By fostering Stoic mindfulness, we equip ourselves with the ability to navigate the constant flow of information and stimuli with composure and intention. This lesson delves into the practical application of Stoic mindfulness in cultivating a calm and focused mind amidst the digital chaos that surrounds us. The art of being present. The foundation of Stoic mindfulness lies in developing present moment awareness. This practice involves consciously directing our attention to the here and now, observing our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment or attachment. In the context of modern distractions, such awareness acts as a filter, helping us distinguish between what truly demands our focus and what can be disregarded. Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius advised focusing on each moment with the dedication of a Roman, giving our full and genuine attention to the task at hand. By embracing this focused approach to our daily activities and interactions, we not only improve our efficiency, but also enhance our satisfaction with the work we do. Cultivating present moment awareness requires discipline and practice, especially when faced with the temptation of digital notifications and the habit of mindlessly scrolling. However, by regularly engaging in activities that promote mindfulness, such as meditation, deep breathing exercises, or even mindful walking, we strengthen our ability to remain centered and undistracted in the digital age. Discerning judgment and selective engagement. Another crucial aspect of Stoic mindfulness is the practice of discerning judgment and selective engagement. This involves making thoughtful choices about where to allocate our attention and energy based on the Stoic principles of virtue and wisdom. In a world where every app and website vies for our engagement, the ability to politely decline what is unnecessary becomes invaluable. The Stoics teach us that not every event, opinion, or trend warrants our reaction or even our attention. By applying discerning judgment, we learn to navigate the digital realm with a clear sense of purpose, engaging only with content that enriches our lives and aligns with our values. This selective engagement not only protects us from the overwhelming feeling of digital clutter, but also ensures that our interactions with technology are meaningful and fulfilling. It's about prioritizing quality over quantity, depth over breadth, in our digital consumption. Embracing Stoic mindfulness amidst digital chaos is not a passive withdrawal from technology, but an active and deliberate approach to living wisely and well in the modern world. By cultivating present moment awareness and practicing discerning judgment, we reclaim our attention from the clutches of distractions, directing it instead towards what truly matters. In doing so, we embody the Stoic ideal of a life lived with purpose, tranquility, and resilience, even amidst the constant noise of the digital age. Lesson 5. Setting wise boundaries for a balanced digital life. In an era where the digital world functions as both a valuable tool and a potential pitfall, establishing boundaries based on Stoicism becomes crucial for maintaining equilibrium and safeguarding our mental health. The Stoics, with their emphasis on virtue, self-discipline, and sound reasoning, offer invaluable insights on setting limitations to protect our time, focus, and emotional well-being from the relentless onslaught of digital distractions. By thoughtfully implementing these Stoic boundaries, we can utilize technology in a way that empowers us rather than becoming entangled in its addictive tendencies. This lesson explores the application of Stoic wisdom to cultivate a balanced digital life, focusing on practical strategies to minimize distractions and maximize connection with the real world. Prioritizing real-world interactions. One of the fundamental Stoic boundaries involves prioritizing face-to-face interactions over virtual ones. The Stoics recognize the importance of direct personal engagement in fostering meaningful relationships and fostering personal growth. Conversely, the digital realm frequently offers a diluted form of connection, characterized by superficial interactions and a deceptive sense of community. To establish this boundary, we must make a conscious choice to invest time and energy in face-to-face conversations, communal activities, and solitary pursuits that nurture our inner selves. This might involve setting specific times during the day to put away digital devices, promoting more in-person interactions with loved ones, or engaging in hobbies and activities that don't involve screens. By doing so, we not only enrich our personal lives, but also strengthen our resilience against the isolating effects of excessive digital consumption. Controlling digital consumption. The Stoic principle of moderation holds the key to controlling digital consumption. Marcus Aurelius reminded us that we should choose the simplest lifestyle, as distractions arise from an abundance of possessions. Applying this concept to our digital habits necessitates being discerning about the content we consume, the applications we use, and the amount of time we spend online. Establishing Stoic boundaries in this context entails setting limits on our digital engagement, whether through utilizing screen time tracking apps, designating technology-free zones within our homes, or committing to regular digital detox periods. These practices assist us in cultivating a sense of digital minimalism, where our interactions with technology are intentional and purposeful rather than impulsive or mindless. The objective is to create a space where technology enhances our well-being rather than serving as a source of endless distraction. An ongoing process. Establishing Stoic boundaries for a balanced digital life is a continuous process that demands constant vigilance and adaptation as our circumstances and technology itself evolve. However, by prioritizing real-world interactions and managing our digital consumption through the application of Stoic principles, we can navigate the complexities of the modern world with greater ease and satisfaction. This approach not only enhances our personal and social well-being, but also aligns with the Stoic pursuit of a virtuous and meaningful life, one lived in accordance with nature and reason, even amidst an age saturated with digital technology. Lesson 6. Inner peace in the digital storm. Finding stillness within the digital whirlwind. That's the power of embracing digital seclusion. This isn't about feeling alone or cut off, but from the Stoic perspective, it's about cultivating inner strength and clear thinking. It's a conscious step back from the digital clamor, a chance to reconnect with our thoughts, values, and what truly makes us who we are. Free from the constant barrage of notifications and the hypnotic pull of endless scrolling, we discover space for reflection, dreams, and purposeful planning. Digital seclusion involves setting aside dedicated time to disconnect, to nourish our souls with activities that bring us deep satisfaction. This could be reading, writing, meditation, or simply immersing ourselves in nature. These moments of solitude are not empty voids, but fertile ground where our most profound insights and inspirations blossom. By regularly embracing digital seclusion, we reclaim control of our attention and inner peace, fortifying ourselves against the relentless demands of the digital world. Developing Stoic disengagement is crucial in lessening the impact of modern distractions. This doesn't mean becoming cold or uninterested in the world, but rather cultivating a healthy distance from the things vying for our attention. We recognize that these things don't define us or our happiness. Stoic disengagement teaches us to interact with digital media and technology without getting emotionally entangled or letting them dictate our self-worth and mood. It's about becoming aware of the urges to check our phones or browse social media and choosing not to react impulsively. This practice is rooted in the Stoic principle that we have control over our own reactions, not over external events or the actions of others. By fostering this form of disengagement, we strengthen our ability to focus on what truly matters: our actions, our values, and our contributions to the world around us. Through Stoic disengagement, we learn to leverage technology for our benefit, rather than letting it control us. This leads to a more balanced and fulfilling digital life. By embracing digital seclusion and developing Stoic disengagement, we discover powerful tools for navigating the digital age with wisdom and composure. These practices allow us to step back from the brink of digital overload, reevaluate our priorities, and engage with the digital world on our own terms. In doing so, we not only safeguard our mental and emotional well-being, but also live in closer alignment with Stoic principles, finding joy and purpose in a world that often seems designed to distract and dishearten. Lesson 7. Building strength like the Stoics, resisting the digital tide. This lesson tackles how to cultivate resilience against the overwhelming nature of the digital world, drawing inspiration from Stoic philosophy. The first step is to establish clear goals for our digital interactions. This Stoic practice involves thinking deeply about our most important principles and how our digital habits measure up to those principles. By setting intentions, we transform from passive consumers of digital content into active participants who leverage technology to improve our lives and foster personal growth. For instance, we might set an intention to utilize social media for connecting with loved ones and sharing experiences that hold value, rather than mindlessly scrolling through feeds. Another intention could be to choose digital content that inspires and educates us, as opposed to content that fuels negativity or distracts us. Setting intentions compels us to be mindful of the motivations behind our digital interactions and to make choices that reflect our true desires and values. It's about asking ourselves, does this digital activity contribute to my well-being and personal development, or does it hinder it? By regularly revisiting and refining our intentions, we can guarantee that our digital habits remain aligned with our Stoic pursuit of a virtuous life. In building resilience against the overwhelming nature of the digital world, setting intentions for digital engagement and practicing Stoic reflection emerge as crucial strategies. These practices empower us to approach the digital world with a sense of purpose and mindfulness, ensuring that our interactions with technology support our quest for a virtuous and fulfilling life. By aligning our digital habits with our core values and reflecting on our engagement with technology, we can reduce the noise and distractions that permeate the digital landscape, finding peace and clarity amidst the chaos. Lesson 8. Cultivating balance in the digital age. Finding harmony in a world of technology. In the ever-present world of technology, moderation emerges as a key principle, especially when considering our digital habits. The Stoic approach to digital balance doesn't advocate for complete technology withdrawal. Instead, it focuses on achieving a harmonious equilibrium that aligns with our core values and long-term goals. This balance allows us to reap the benefits of connection and information access while safeguarding precious time, focus, and well-being. Setting boundaries and prioritizing quality. Digital moderation involves establishing limitations on our technology use. This could involve designated tech-free periods or entire days. It also emphasizes prioritizing the quality of our digital interactions over quantity. By practicing digital moderation, we uphold the Stoic ideals of self-control and logical decision-making. We choose to engage with technology in a way that is meaningful, purposeful, and reflects who we truly are. Stoic practices for digital discipline. Walking the path. Several practices can be employed to cultivate discipline and mindfulness in our interactions with technology, thus walking the Stoic path to digital moderation. One effective practice is the Stoic exercise of periodic abstinence. Here, we intentionally refrain from using specific devices or platforms for a predetermined period. This exercise not only tests our self-control, but also allows us to appreciate our offline experiences more deeply, providing a refreshing contrast to the constant digital engagement. Reflection, exploration, and cultivating balance. Additionally, we can engage in regular reflections on our digital habits, evaluating how they align with our intentions and identifying areas for improvement. Another valuable practice is to cultivate hobbies and interests that don't require screens. This encourages us to find joy and fulfillment in the tangible world. Through these Stoic practices, we develop a disciplined approach to technology, ensuring our digital lives are in harmony with our philosophical values and contribute to our overall well-being. Embracing balance. Technology as a tool for growth. By embracing the Stoic path to digital moderation, we navigate the challenges of the digital age with wisdom and composure. Implementing Stoic practices for digital discipline empowers us to utilize technology purposefully in ways that enhance our lives without hindering our pursuit of virtue, mindfulness, and personal growth. By doing so, we strike a balance, allowing ourselves to reap the benefits of the digital world while remaining grounded in the real world, fully engaged in the richness of our physical, emotional, and intellectual experiences. Lesson 9. Regaining concentration. Our attention is constantly bombarded from sunrise to sunset. Regaining our concentration has become a critical challenge. Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes virtue, self-restraint, and clear thinking, offers valuable insights into controlling our focus and directing it towards what truly matters. This lesson will explore how to apply Stoic principles to develop deep and sustained concentration, allowing us to navigate the era of distractions with elegance and purpose. Recognizing the importance of attention. The first step in regaining concentration is acknowledging the inherent value of our attention. In Stoicism, the concept of prosok, or mindful attention, emphasizes the importance of being present and fully engaged in our current activity or experience. This mindfulness isn't just about productivity. It's a form of respect we show ourselves and the people and tasks that deserve our focus. By valuing our attention as a limited and precious resource, we become more selective in how we allocate it, choosing to spend it on activities that align with our values and contribute to our development. Strengthening the will to focus. Maintaining concentration amidst endless distractions requires discipline and practice, qualities central to Stoic philosophy. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, advocates for a life lived with intention and purpose, free from the tyranny of pointless pursuits. To cultivate this disciplined focus, we can establish specific, actionable goals for our attention each day. This could involve dedicating uninterrupted time to work, having meaningful conversations with loved ones, or pursuing personal passions. Implementing techniques like the Pomodoro technique, digital minimalism, or scheduled technology breaks can help us manage our time and focus more effectively. Additionally, practicing mindfulness meditation can enhance our ability to bring our wandering attention back to the present moment. Creating a supportive environment. Our surroundings play a significant role in our ability to maintain focus. To create a setting that promotes concentration, we can draw on Stoic principles of simplicity and self-control. This might involve decluttering our physical and digital workspaces, turning off non-essential notifications, and establishing routines that signal to our minds it's time to focus. The Stoics teach us that external conditions don't have to dictate our internal state. By actively shaping our surroundings to minimize distractions, we empower ourselves to stay focused regardless of the external chaos. A Stoic approach to focus. Regaining focus in the age of distraction isn't just a practical necessity. It's a Stoic pursuit that aligns with the quest for a virtuous and meaningful life. By understanding the value of our attention, strengthening our will to focus, and creating environments that support our concentration, we can resist the pull of digital distractions. This Stoic approach allows us to live more intentionally, fully immersed in the richness of each moment and the tasks at hand, leading a life of productivity, fulfillment, and inner peace. Lesson 10. Cultivating inner peace in a world of comparisons. In today's digital age, social media bombards us with carefully crafted images of flawless lives and achievements. This constant barrage of perfection can easily trap us in a cycle of comparing ourselves to others, leading to feelings of inadequacy, jealousy, and dissatisfaction. Stoicism, a philosophy emphasizing inner strength and personal excellence, offers a powerful antidote to the discontent bred by digital comparison. This lesson explores how Stoic principles can help us cultivate inner peace and appreciate our own unique journeys. Finding fulfillment within. The power of self-sufficiency. Central to Stoic philosophy is the concept of autarky, or self-sufficiency. This principle encourages us to find fulfillment and happiness from within, rather than relying on external factors or the approval of others. By focusing on our own progress and values, we learn that true contentment comes from living a life of integrity and striving for personal growth. Embracing self-sufficiency allows us to appreciate our own achievements and qualities without needing to measure ourselves against others. This shift in perspective lets us see social media not as a battlefield of comparison, but as a source of inspiration and connection. We recognize that everyone's path is unique and valuable. Gratitude and acceptance. Building a foundation for contentment. Another Stoic practice that fosters inner peace is cultivating gratitude and acceptance. By focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, we can counteract the envy and dissatisfaction that often stem from digital comparison. The Stoics advocated for daily reflection on the things we are grateful for, including our talents, relationships, and even the challenges that help us learn and grow. This practice of gratitude shifts our focus from external validation to the richness of our own lives, fostering a deep appreciation for the present moment. Furthermore, Stoicism teaches us acceptance of our current situation, our limitations, and the fact that some things are beyond our control. This acceptance is not about resignation, but rather an understanding that our true power lies in our effort and attitude. By accepting what we cannot change and focusing our energy on what we can, we liberate ourselves from the discontent fueled by comparison. Cultivating contentment. A continuous journey. Achieving inner peace in a world obsessed with comparison is an ongoing process that requires mindfulness, self-reflection, and a commitment to Stoic principles. By embracing self-sufficiency, practicing gratitude, and accepting our own journey, we can navigate the digital age with a sense of peace and fulfillment. This Stoic approach not only enhances our well-being, but also allows us to engage with digital media in a healthy and positive way. We can be inspired by others' successes without feeling diminished by them. In doing so, we uphold the Stoic ideal of living a virtuous, content, and resilient life, even amidst modern distractions. Parting words. Timeless wisdom for a distracted age. As we navigate the endless streams of notifications, comparisons, and distractions that bombard us online, let us carry the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. In a world designed to scatter our focus and disrupt our peace, Stoic teachings offer a guiding light. Remember, it's not the external noise that defines our lives, but the inner tranquility and strength we cultivate. By applying lessons of mindfulness, moderation, and self-reflection, we not only reclaim our attention, but also discover a deeper sense of contentment and purpose. As we move forward, let us commit to living intentionally in an age of distraction. Let's embrace practices that ground us, values that guide us, and virtues that define us. In moments when the digital world becomes overwhelming, let's recall the advice of Marcus Aurelius. Focus on doing what's in front of us with genuine effort and compassion, freeing ourselves from all other distractions. Together, let's journey towards a life where focus, contentment, and purpose are not just ideals, but realities we live by every day. Ignoring the noise isn't just about turning away from the digital chaos, but about turning towards a life of meaningful engagement, both online and offline. In this quest, may we find that the greatest treasures are not found in our feeds or followers, but in the moments of connection, reflection, and peace that we cultivate amidst the noise.